I'm gone. I don't like what she saying, so I'm finna block her. Ain't know what she calling my phone.
Welcome to the moment with Director E, and we have
Drako.
Drako. Have y'all heard of him? Y'all better know who he is. So let's where you from, man?
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Trafo. Shout out to all my brothers out there, all doing good things. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
All right. So what brings you here today?
Well, I got a new album on the way, Drako Family 2. It's releasing June 19th on all streaming platforms. I've been working on the album since September, and basically the reason why it's called Drako Family is because it features a bunch of local artists, and it just brings together some of the top talent, because honestly, Winston has such diverse talent. Like, we have Kid Munch, he has like a more underground type style. We have Apex 3400, he has a more like street style. And I bring together all that on this album. So it's definitely been a work in the progress for a while. And I'm very excited about it to release and everyone to hear it.
Sure. I mean, you fine, man. I heard from you from another artist, actually, and yeah, I took actually Rex Huncho. We're gonna go ahead and shout him out.
Shout out to Rex.
Rex Huncho putting us on, networking and all. But I heard your music, and I was like, that night I was like, Rex, you gotta set it up, man. You gotta set it up, cause yeah, you're very talented.
Thank you.
Your music tells a story, and it's versatile. So like, you go from the In the Mood to, you got your party records and stuff like that. But like, what made you get into music?
Well, actually, that's a good question. Back in 2017, of October 2017, I went to a Lecrae concert. You know who Lecrae is? You don't? He's a Christian rapper, but he's like one of the most popular Christian rappers. He was a big inspiration to me. I went to his concert, and 1KFU and Aha Gazelle were opening for him. This was in Charlotte. So I was a sophomore, mid and sophomore year, and I was going to this concert with my friend Toby. So we went to this concert, and like, I didn't know anyone there at all, but the music brought everyone together. We're all singing the same lyrics. We all feel the same pain, and we're just all vibing together, jumping to the songs, and there's one song he has called "Worth It," which really inspired me. There's people crying to that song, and I was one of them. I was one of them, because it really did hit me. It saved me, to be honest. So just that night, I said, I want to do something that does this to people, that just brings people together. So I went home that night, and I started working on my first EP. I recorded off my iPhone 6S. It did not work out. It did not. Yeah, it definitely did not turn out well, but it was a stepping stone. Everyone starts somewhere.
So how you do that? You just use your voice memo, or like?
No, I recorded off a rap call. I recorded off Rap Chat, which is an app. I don't know if you know what that is.
Nope, never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't even think it's still available, but Rap Chat was an app, like they give you 30-second beats and you just freestyle over it off your mic on your phone. And I did that, and I didn't receive any attention from it, but I still loved it. And I was proud of it. That's the biggest thing. I was very proud of it. So I did that, and I never could afford a MacBook. I still don't even have one. I recorded off my phone for a year and a half. I just did what I could.
That's determination.
But actually, one day, shout out to Unseen, by the way, my brother, I love him to death. My homie Unseen, who's a good friend of mine now, he owns a studio in Rural Hall, and he hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, I heard about your music. I really love it. I really would love for you to come record in my studio sometime." And I said, "All right, bet. Well, let me set up a session with you real quick." So I set up a 2-hour session for 3 days after that. I brought a bunch of my friends with me. I was very excited. My first time in a real studio. I was like, I'm finally going to be doing something. So I went there for that 2-hour session, and I got 4 complete songs done and finished. Mixed everything in that 2-hour session, which is a lot. For people who don't make music, that is a lot for 2 hours. So, yeah, and I made one of probably my hardest songs called White Chalk. It's actually the song that actually made people start paying attention to me. And then from then there out, I kept going to that studio more. I networked with other artists recording there. Munch, one of the biggest artists, I think, out of him and Salzbach are 2 of the biggest artists out of Winston right now. Munch has music with Tokyo's Revenge, if you know who that is.
No, never.
You don't know who Tokyo's Revenge is?
No, what type of genre is that?
That's more underground rap.
Underground?
That's like way underground.
Nope, never heard of.
Yeah, so he has songs with him, so it's a lot of things going on at once, and my name kept getting out there more. And I kind of networked from that, and 1 year later, you know, doing an interview with you.
Hey, networking.
Networking.
That's the most important
It works.
thing.
It works.
Network, because you never know who you come across.
Yeah.
And I'm very honored to be here today with you
I appreciate
because
that.
Draco just graduated, y'all.
I just 3 days ago.
Just graduated.
Class
so,
of 2020. It feels weird. It was a weird graduation. It was very weird.
But you did it though.
It felt
you're
so
very
good, too.
determined. Just talking to you before we even started this, and now like sitting down and talking to you now, you have a vision.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you're not letting off of that vision.
I couldn't, especially after all the things that has been said about me. I had a lot of disrespect on my name in my own hometown, but which is why I like to tend towards Winston more, because I live in Winston, but I went to school in this town called King, which is about 15 minutes away from Winston.
Okay.
Bro, they hated me at that school. They would always talk so much shit about me, which I never let it get me down. It kind of pushed me harder, to be honest. Because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna prove them wrong. And now look at me, I'm graduating, I'm probably gonna get signed to Rex Hunter's label, Real Deal. Shout out to Real Deal. So I'm coming fresh out of high school, you know, getting signed, going to Dallas in a couple of months. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's just God's been blessing.
That's what's up. So what you got out now? Like, are you about to put something out now, like a single or something?
No, I actually have in 3 weeks, Drako and Family 2 from this recording. In 3 weeks, Drako and Family 2 will be releasing, and I got so many hits on that. I'm so excited about that album because it's so diverse. Because there's actually a story behind the cover art, and if y'all have seen the cover art, you'll understand what I mean. It's a bit, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like, it's me, and I'm extremely blurry. It's me in the studio, and I'm blurry, but it's for a reason. Yeah, it's...
You posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, I did,
okay.
yeah. It's a mix between, because the album is completely diverse. It's a couple hard songs like Riot or 10 Toes Down, and there's a couple slow songs like Broken and You My Everything. And it's just, each one of them has a meaning in the story, and each one of them I talk about my personal experiences. There's no cap in my rap. Like, if you listen to my lyrics, I really feel what I'm saying. So the reason why the picture's like that is because it's me transitioning back and forth between the hard side of rap and the soft side of R&B. And it's just kind of me trying to show how diverse I can be, because I can scream on one song and I can sing my ass off on another. Like, so I mean, I don't know. It's just I try to be diverse as I can. So that's what the cover art means.
Nice. That's dope. I'm glad you have a meaning behind your cover art.
Yeah.
You know, you're just not posing somewhere and it's just like, okay, the name of your, you know,
Yeah.
you got the title and that's it. But you really have a meaning.
I put a lot of thought into that too.
Speaking of your, you said, is your EP or your album is coming out?
Album. I just released the EP on Valentine's Day.
So on your album, is there one song that you know, really love? Is that one that stick out?
That one that sticks out has to be Riot. Riot is one of the hardest songs I've made. I scream on it. I've never screamed on a song before. We're actually shooting a music video to it tomorrow. And plus, I just love, not only do I love my vocals on it, but I just love every single artist featured on that. Shout out to Fresco from 34, shout out to Munch, shout out to my homie Kane Black. I gotta say Kane Black, because that's my brother. Kane Black is my brother, shout out to Road. But yeah, they're all on the song, and I'm very excited about the Munch feature, because he's probably one of the biggest artists featured on the album. And each artist just did their thing, because that song brings together each type of style of rap. Because Munch is the underground rap, Fresco is the street style of rap, and Kane Black is the more lyrical type of rap.
Gotcha.
So that one song brings together every single type of style of rap. And I'm extremely proud of that song, and I cannot wait for people to hear it.
And make sure you go and download it. And
All platforms. All platforms.
That. Actually, go listen to him right now. Because when I tell you, I'm just not going to say no. Go listen to him. Seriously.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So Drako is going to take us into one of his little sneak peeks of one of his songs called Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
So, yeah, y'all tune in.
Let's do it.
You capping when you say you better, so I'm finna pop it alone. Yeah, all of that money that you say you racking, I know you just cop it alone. Yeah, I put the snow in a cone, I gotta double the tone, I gotta stay in my zone. In case you ain't know it, I'm making it known. Just know that we put in the work. I got on the wave and I started to surf. My money is stacking, it look like a smurf. Need more than a milli, I know what I'm worth. Whoa, you know it'd be capping if this wasn't planned. I need a deposit, I'm high in demand. He talking a lot cause he misunderstand. My people gon' slide if I give the command. I went from busting the razz to popping them tags, but don't get it twisted. I'm busting my ass. I'm writing my verse in the back of the class. Just look at my future, can't look at my past. I know they talk down to me, ain't nothing new to me. They talk a lot, but then what they gonna do to me? I'm finna come up and show some jewelry. I cannot fuck with that faking and foolery. Damn. You capping when you say you better, so I'm finna pop it alone. Yeah, all of that money that you say you racking, I know you just cop it alone. Yeah, I was just snowing.